In this video, guys, I want to talk to you about gaining self-esteem very, very fast. And you can do this very, very fast. The thing is, and the beautiful thing is about life is, you can stop being the person you were always being at any given time that you want, and you can start being a whole different person anytime you want. Because you could have been messing up your life for a very long time, you see? You could have been taking the wrong actions your entire life. And you can stop doing that dumb stuff whenever you want. And you can start doing all the right things, and you can start moving in all the right ways instantly. When you can gather up some self-esteem and you can gain some confidence within yourself, you can start to become unique. You see? Because that's what confidence and self-esteem really is. It's being unique. It's being who you really are. When you become unique, you win. Period. When you're acting and behaving like everybody else and you're fitting in, and you need validation from here, you need validation from there, you need your mates, you need everybody around you. You don't have a mind of your own. You don't have thoughts of your own. You're not unique at all. You're just like everybody else. And you're like that because you have low self-esteem. You don't have a backbone. And it can take people time to gain this type of self-esteem within themselves. And the thing about me is, I can see potential in people that don't have the most self-esteem right now in this moment, but I see so much potential in people. I love people, and I can see potential in so many people where I come from. And I just hope to God that they can become what I can see them like as. Maybe not exactly, but like confidence-wise, decisions-wise, I just hope they can pull it together. I hope that for everybody in my past. I hope that for everybody now, and I hope that for everybody in the future. I try to change so many people in the past for the better, because people either change people for the worst or change people for the better. I like to change people for the better. I try to do this with so many people in the past, and they end up just getting mad or frustrated, or they just fall off because there's nothing they can do, and they don't want to take that path because they just don't understand it yet. They're not growing up fast enough. And I think growing up as fast as possible is the smartest thing that you can do. And some people don't want to do it. Some people always want to stay down. They think that's the answer. They think, oh, don't grow up. What? What? Don't grow up? Stay a child your whole life? Develop these narcissistic behaviors and never grow? Stay a child? Don't grow into your full potential? I don't think so. There's a lot of people in today's society that are preaching to do this, and they are the most miserable. You have to grow into that strong adult that you are, not only for yourself, but your family, your friends, your loved ones, your future kids if you have them, everybody. You have to become the best not only for yourself, but for the other people that you're going to share life with as well. And doing it for yourself first is the most important thing. But you're going to have to share life with other people as well. And maybe not. It's all in God's hands. And what is meant to happen is going to happen. But if you want to gain that self-esteem, you have to start being different. You have to start being unique. You have to stop following the crowd and stand alone. You have to start making the right decisions for yourself and not everybody else. Because right now that's probably what you're doing. If you have low self-esteem, you're making decisions for everybody else and not yourself. You're scared of what everybody else thinks of you. You're trying to make decisions based off of what other people think you should do as well. And not just yourself. But making decisions based off of your own self is the single most important thing you can do. What anybody else has to say, it does not exist. It does not matter, because they do not know who you are. They can try all they want. They can try to figure you out. They don't know who you are. They don't know your thoughts. They don't know what you think. They don't know your potential. That's why a lot of people upset a lot of people. And when I say upset, I mean like shock a lot of people, because they end up becoming successful. But the ones that they're shocking could never see their full potential, because people just can't see what you can see. They don't have what you have inside of you. They think that you're like them. They think that you're about the same. And it's so far from the truth. Us humans, we are not the same. We're not the same at all. We're all considered humans. But a bear is a bear. And a dog is a dog. They're completely different animals. And look at us humans. There's people that are 6'6", 300 pounds. There's people that are 5 feet tall, maybe 100 and some pounds. There's different animals, different minds. Do you think a mind of a 5-foot person and a 6'6" person, 300 pounds, are the same? No, not at all. The confidence is completely different. It's just how it is. We all have different identities. We all have different thoughts. A lot of us can have similar things and think very similar. But there's still many differences. We all live very different lives. We're all so very different. Different races, different this, different that. Different sizes. We are all so different. I think it's just about capitalizing on giving 1000% into yourself on what you believe that you should do. Capitalize on the body and the gifts and the traits that you were given since birth. Because we are all given something. We are all given gifts and talents and traits. We just have to learn about ourselves. We have to, the more isolated you are, the more you stay alone, I believe the better you can become. But you can get involved with people down the line. You can get involved with people at certain points, but you have to remain yourself. You have to not get sucked into a crowd and continue to stand alone. And you can be with people every day, but you have to stay like independent. You can't be getting sucked into people's ways. You can't start living your life based off of other people and other people's needs. You just can't do that. It makes you codependent. It makes you just not who you are in general. And you will gain self-esteem by being alone and mastering it. Mastering who you are. Mastering your own thoughts, your own emotions, all these things. You don't need other people to do all these things. You don't. And I think the weakest people are the ones that need everybody else all the time. What do you need everybody else for? You can't do anything yourself. You don't get the backbone. You need to gain that confidence. You need to get that self-esteem. And when you become unique, you do that. You become unique by being yourself, not like everybody else. You become unique when you put your thoughts into actions, whether it looks stupid at first or not. There's things I've done in the past that it didn't look pretty at first. People think it's a joke, people think it's this, people think it's that, but deep down inside, you know damn well the whole time you were no joke. And a lot of these people, honestly, they know that too, but they want They want to perceive you as that just because they think it's funny, just because at the moment you might look stupid because you're not really accomplishing anything at that very moment. But little do they know, great things take time. You can say, and you can set out to do anything, you're going to look foolish in the beginning because you're not even close. But that's the beautiful thing with time. Time tells everything. Time will tell exactly who you are. And there's nothing anybody is going to be able to do about it or say about it in the end. Be unique. Take your own path. Do your own thing. And buckle up. Because it's going to be a heck of a ride. And a lot of people, they ain't going to buckle up. They ain't going to come on that ride with you. They ain't even going to take that high ride themselves. They're not going to buckle up anyway, period. Even on their own journey, they're not going to take their own journey because they're going to stay at the park. They ain't going anywhere. They're just going to watch everything else and take no action. So you want to gain self-esteem? Start taking action. Take the risk of looking stupid. I never cared what I did, what I tried. It didn't matter because I always knew I was going to come out on top no matter what. I just always knew that I'm going to come out on top no matter what. So it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if things happen or things don't, because at the end of the day, things are always going to happen for me. Everything is already here. Everything has already happened. I knew that since forever. You just have to keep going, keep working, keep grinding, and things just start to change. And when it does, don't let it get to your head. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Why on earth would you let it get to your head? We are still humble. We are still nothing. We are nothing with everything at the same time. We're just, don't let money, don't let numbers, don't let status, don't let any of these things get to your head. It's all an illusion. Money is an illusion. It's just numbers that allows you to do something. Money gives you access to certain things, and that's all it does. Money will give you the rights and the access to buy groceries. Money will give you rights and access to buy a car at the dealership. Money will give you rights and access to book a plane ticket, to get a new house, to rent an apartment, to take your girlfriend out for dinner, to go and buy a coffee. At the end of the day, it's all an illusion. It just gives us rights. And it's just numbers, and it's not going to change our level of happiness at all. And I mean, it can elevate you. You can do certain things that's going to make you feel happy in the moment, but it's not going to give you and sustain happiness. It's fleeting. It's fleeting. You buy coffee, you drink that coffee, it makes you happy. It's fleeting. Now what? You buy that plane ticket, you go on that plane ride, you take that vacation. It's fun for the days that it lasts. Now what? It's not going to buy you happiness. It's going to give you that fleeting type of happiness, the dopamine. That's what it's going to do. So, I think what gives you the most happiness, honestly, is having confidence and self-esteem and doing the right things all the time, no matter how hard it is, you're doing it. And people with the most confidence and self-esteem, they still struggle. Everything is a struggle. Life is a struggle. We struggle every single day. We have challenges and obstacles every single day. Every day. But that's what makes us confident. That's what gives us self-esteem. It's breaking barriers. It's doing more than we did the day before. It's just overall living life like a true warrior. These are the things that's going to do it for you. To give you the self-esteem, to give you the confidence. So let's get at it.